All right, it's Brett with Team KYGO again. The Louisville Regional, we had almost half our locals top the event this weekend. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Clifton Land. He's playing, the good old Pendulum Magicians, and he's going to give us a good deck profile for us.
All right, so I played pretty generic Pendulum Magician deck list, just no FTK, nothing. 3 Harmonizing, 3 Black Fang, 3 Purple Poison, 2 Oath. You don't want to banish it off Desires. You always want to search it off Pin Call, add Medical Magician, and you can summon it off Harmonizing to make Naruto and stuff. So you always want at least one in deck. This is good going first and second, helps break boards. This is a combo extender, and it's just good going second. And then this is the best one.
Best card.
3 Astrograph, and then the Brick. 3 Chronograph and the Brick. A lot of people don't play this, but I think you have to. There's a bunch of times where I had to scale this and summon it from my deck.
Did you ever side out the Stargazer?
No, never.
No.
It's still a combo card. I mean, you can still scale it, I guess, or Pendulum summon it if you have to.
Yeah, I know some people who just choose to always side that out.
Yeah.
And then they get punished for it.
3 of the Dark Worm, 2 of the Gate. A lot of people don't even play this anymore.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Well, mainly the FTK build plays it, I think, but the Turbo build doesn't. They play Hamster and stuff, but this card is it's so good on its own. It's really good against D barrier. Like if you can pin call it or put it Shrine in the Grave, you can most of the time just say activate effect and people will just bury you right there for whatever reason. And then next turn, if you skip your turn, if you don't die, then you can just use its effects, bring it back again.
Yep. All right.
And they're all fine to draw. You want to scale it. You always want to have the Gate to pop and then search again whenever you do the Astrograph. These cards, I have a lot of mixed feelings with these cards. It's the best extender. It's the best way to break boards, but they're only good your very first turn of if you're going first. They're really bad every other part of the game. I almost always saw them all out or at least 1-on-1. But this card's good. It's kind of a negate most of the time. It's just not good enough, but sometimes it gets there. This is good going second if you can summon it off the Jackal and then you can put counters on it and then banish it in front of its monster.
Oh yes, and then the non-destruction effect's great too.
Yeah, sometimes you can bait out of the gate. That's it for the monsters. Spell, Foolish for the Dark Worm, 2 Desires.
Why not 3?
Just don't. You don't want the deck to be as consistent as possible. Same way reason I didn't main hand traps.
Okay.
Just no breaks.
Yeah, I didn't see the no hand traps.
2 Dragon Shrine, 2 Duelist Alliance to search triple pin call. This is the best spell ever. It does so much. If you discard Dark Worm off it, you automatically win. Not a lot of people are maining Ash, so usually it's fine. Even if they do Ash it, I mean, it's whatever. Most of the time they take Ash out against your deck if they don't see it because Ash isn't very good against Pendulum.
Yeah.
So usually you can catch them with this. And then the Trap to search off Duelist Alliance. It's very good with triple Pendulum call because you can always get the second effect to send a card. And it's the only out to a mono Awado, which
and that card
destroys this deck. Yeah, Draco's already really good against this deck, so.
Okay, what's next?
It's rough. I'll just do the extra.
Extra? All right.
2 Electromite. It's not the Turbo or FTK. You only need 2. I almost never made 2. Usually you just make 1. Underclock Taker, and then this guy. You make this guy all the time. Underclock, I only made it once because I had to make this first in order to Pendulum summon 3, and then I had to link with this and a Vortex to make this. This is the only time I made it. Sometimes I really want to decode because it points 2 down. You can basically make it the same way as this or this. But it's really bad because it gives your opponent an extra monster zone, which can help them follow up. I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. But
no Saryuja?
Yeah, no Saryuja. You don't need it. You just want to make negates. Generic stuff. This is what you make going blind, going first if you don't want to make an Omega or you can't make an Omega. Duello's really good against Draco. Most of the time, if you can just make this first, with a negate, even if they have a Motto sometimes it's just good enough. Negate spells and traps. Harbinger. The Vortex stuff. 2 of this, even though I'm not playing FTK, you still want to play this card. At least 2 to make the Harbinger, and it just copies stuff. You can kill your opponent. Supreme Gunga, Omega. Made this a couple times. Never made this actually, even though this card is phenomenal. But I made this a lot. And then side deck.
All right.
Then I played all the hand traps.
Oh, there's the hand traps.
For going second. Going first, I just wanted my deck to be as consistent as possible. It's good enough to go first and make an unbreakable board or unbreakable board. And then going second, game 1, it's fine too. Your deck's it's so good, you can just push through everything.
Okay.
Triple Twin, this is something I'd probably change. I thought it was going to be really good against Draco, which it is. It's really good against Anti-Spell Fragrance, because whenever they flip it, you don't just want to waste your 1 card to Cosmic Cyclone it, because they'll always have another trap, or if they flip Fragrance, you want to twin, discard a card, and you want to hit a Fragrance and hit another back row, or a Monarch's Erupt or something if it's already face up, because I don't know. If they have anti-spell fragrance, you're not going to be playing anyways. So you just want to have twin to be able to pop a fragrance and another card.
Okay.
3 of this card, same thing as the Zoo Mirror. If you go first and open, like, even if it's a bad board, I won a game where I just set this and passed, and it was Pendulum, and I buried him, skipped his turn, and then drew next turn and killed him. It's just, it's so good. Evenly Matched, this is another card I'm considering about cutting. It's really good against Draco, but it's really bad against Pendulum. I kept siding against Pendulum because I just thought, like, my mentality was, yeah, they're going to negate it, but they have to waste a negate on it. But then I lose my battle phase.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They just always negated it, and it just never really gained anything from it.
No board destruction or anything like that?
No, I was playing Raw Sphere mode, but I cut it for this. Raw Sphere mode's good against, like, the Turbo build, which I thought everyone was going to be playing. But this kind of does the same thing, but it's also really good against Zephyra. You can hit their Electromite, and same thing as the FGK. You can hit the Electromite and the Starving Venom, which, like, if they're playing Zephyra, you can't Sphere mode them. Well, you can, but they still have, like, their trap to negate and stuff, and then FGK, you're just going to die. You can't Sphere mode them. So this is, like, a little more generic card. But I never drew it. I can't draw that card to save my life.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Clifton Land.
No problem.
And I'm sure we'll see you topping in Memphis here soon, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and thank you for the deck profile.